For those of you that are looking for different ways or options to cover your hair loss, I'm going to investigate 3 methods today and show you how they work, how easy it is to use, and the end results. My name is Stephanie. I have frontal fibrosing alopecia, which is a type of hair loss that causes scarring hair loss. I have lost the hair in front of my head. I have lost the hair on both sides of my head, and I've also lost most of my bottom eyelashes and most of my eyebrows. If you want to learn more about frontal fibrosing alopecia, you can check out my previous video. I'll have it linked in the description box below. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 methods. The first is eyeshadow. I use this for my eyebrows. The other method I'm going to try is root touch-up spray. And then I'm going to finish off with this hair fiber. This is Topic hair fiber. I'm gonna try all these. I'm gonna head to the bathroom because I'm sure this is gonna be messy and I don't wanna get this in my living room. Welcome to my bathtub/shower. First, we're trying eyeshadow. I use eyeshadow on my eyebrows, so I know it at least works in some form for that. I did read that if you're applying eyeshadow to your scalp, you should use a short bristle brush. So I'm just gonna go in here, get a lot of eyeshadow on there, and I'm gonna use this side because it's worse. Kind of just go in there. Okay. It's definitely covering, but because I have so much hair loss, it kind of just looks like I painted my head and it doesn't really blend in too well. This may work a lot better if you have more hair than I do and just thinning hair. This might be a better solution. Let me try down here where I have 0 hair. So this is what it looks like with eyeshadow. My first impression is that, if you didn't know me and didn't know I have hair loss and you just saw me for a quick second in public, this would look totally fine. It's shaded. I still have a tiny bit of hair here to make it look like I have hair. But I think if I was like going to a nice event or I was taking really important pictures, this probably wouldn't be the best method for me. If you have frontal fibrosing alopecia and you haven't had as much hair loss as me, this is probably still a good approach. In terms of ease of use, obviously, it's really easy to put eyeshadow on. Everyone has makeup brushes. Get a makeup brush from your makeup set. If you don't have one, go in my link below. You can go buy eyeshadow anywhere and it's cheap. I will link eyeshadow below as well. I really prefer, if you're gonna do something, like I have a completely black eyeshadow because I use it on my eyebrows every day. I used to do it, fill in my lines when I didn't have as much hair loss, so I used it a lot, and that's why I get a 1 color eyeshadow instead of buying a palette and just using the black out of that, because you'll use your color up so fast. All right, on to the next method. This is root touch-up spray. It's meant to cover your gray hairs when your roots grow out. I've also found that it does apply to your scalp. I've noticed it when I do my root touch-up spray. I'm really nervous about doing it on this much volume because I feel like that's a lot of volume for this and it's gonna look like I spray painted my head. But I don't know. This brand is Kevin Murphy. If you can't find this, I'll put an alternate product in my description box below, but you can really find root touch-up spray anywhere. Give it a good shake. And I'm already really nervous because I don't know where I'm going to spray, if I'm going to hit my face. I don't really know what this is. I feel like this is going to be really bad. I don't know how far away I'm supposed to be. I'm going to put my hand up to block my face. Okay, I tried to go with the general shape of my head, and I'm going to try and cover my ear as well. Did anything happen? I don't think anything happened. Okay, I will try some more. It feels wet. And it smells, it says smell. Ugh. Okay, I got a streak. I got a streak, okay. Oh no. That looks really dark. Okay. First of all, because I was blocking my head, I am extremely dirty on my hands. You would probably need some kind of like paper or something. I don't know, but it's very dirty. Also, it really doesn't look that good, and it's hard because you're trying to spray it. It's hard to get in like a good line. And then also, what is this? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna do a zoom in. It's hard for me. I hope you can see it. I'm wondering if it's just wet. So I'm gonna try and, oh no! Oh no! I think it's too wet. Oh my God, this is really bad, okay? Yeah. I think if you have roots or you have a very small area that you need to fill in, root touch-up spray is okay. But if you're trying to cover a large area, it is not the way to go. I mean, I've made a huge mess of myself. I got it on my face. It looks terrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this looks much better than this. Wow, I can't believe the difference. Root touch-up spray, good luck to you if you try it. But like I said, severely messy. I would say ease of use and application for covering a bald spot is like 0. It is extremely messy. And you know, I put on a black shirt because I know I was going to be using black products and I didn't want to get my shirt dirty. I sprayed so much, I don't even know if it got on my shirt or not. I want to try, so it's been about a minute since I sprayed it, and I want to see if it transfers. Yeah, it completely is still wet. So if you do use root touch-up spray, you may be needing to wait for a while for it to dry, which again is not desirable. Maybe I put too much on, but as you could see when I tried to spray far away, I wasn't really getting any coverage. So this one's not a win for me. I need to wash my hands. I also do want to show you, I just washed my hands and it still is on my fingers a little bit. If you do get it all over yourself, it probably won't come off right away. So now, unfortunately, I have to wash my hair in order to try the last one. So hold on just a sec. Hey, just a quick update. I just got out of the shower and this side that I put that spray on still feels dirty after having shampooed my hair twice. I had to shampoo my hair twice because after the first shampoo, it definitely felt like it was still in there. I shampooed it again, and even now it still feels like there's stuff in my hair. It's kind of sticky, you know, that sticky feeling. And as I'm rubbing my fingers through my hair, you can see, hold on, you can see that my fingers are still dirty just from rubbing my fingers through my hair after having shampooed twice. So unless you really want to make a mess and be dirty, I would not use this root touch-up spray to cover such a large area of baldness on your head. Now we are going to try this Topic hair fibers. I have not heard of this before. It was only in doing research for this video that I've heard of these hair fibers. I'm not entirely sure how it works, so you're going to go on this learning process with me. It does say it is made of keratin protein and it blends undetectably with your existing hair. I'm a little bit worried about mess with this one as well because it says you need to shake it onto your hair and then pat to disperse. I'm gonna do it on this side because this is the worst. This side is actually still a little sticky from the other one. This is like a screen and you shake it. So I'm gonna try this. Okay. And then pat to disperse. Oh, that's okay, don't rub, just pat, I guess. I think I messed it up because I rubbed it. Okay, I got a little bit on my forehead, but that's okay. I already see what's happening. I don't think this will work for someone with my type of hair loss because I have more hair here and it's really building up right here. And so I think it's clinging to these hairs, but nothing, since I have nothing here. Okay, I'm gonna try the top of my head. Okay, you can already see this is really messy and it just went down my forehead. Oh, that's not great. I want to see, so I have a hair, quite a bit of hair right here. So I think it's sticking to this hair and not to my bald spot, which makes it look worse. But I do want to point out it is really killing it up here by my hairline. It's looking pretty. Honestly, I'm really disappointed. This looks terrible. We're gonna do a close-up. What I noticed in the mirror is that this fiber is clinging to where my hair root is. So I've actually got little tiny dots all over my head. So let's see if you can, I think you can see it if I do this. I've got all these little tiny dots where my hair actually is, which does not look great. It went everywhere. It's very messy. I think if you had thinning hair and not actual complete hair loss, this wouldn't be too bad. It's almost like eyeshadow, so it's kind of the same situation. They do say that this is like water resistant, so if you're in a situation where you need water resistant, it might help. But for my situation, this is absolutely not happening. I'm gonna try one more thing. I think so far the best fix has been eyeshadow. But I wasn't happy with the black eyeshadow, so I'm going to try dark brown, and I'm going to use this NYX contour palette, and I'm going to use this dark brown shade right here. Just get in there with my brush, and I'm just going to pat here. I want to see if dark brown looks better than black. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to get some more in here. I just think with the brown, I'm not getting as much coverage as with the black. Here's what it looks like. So it doesn't look bad, but I think when you look in the mirror, you can tell there's like dark brown stuff on my head and it doesn't really match my hair too much, but it does look a little more blended. I really think the best solution is eyeshadow. And it's funny to me because eyeshadow is the cheapest out of all of these. And it is quite honestly the easiest to apply. Imagine that. I'm done. I'll tell you, I took off this Topic hair fiber stuff and I used micellar water and it took it right off, which was great. Based on this entire video, I think eyeshadow or any other type of pigmented powder is the best way to cover any bald spots you may have. It definitely was not as bold as others, and it was the least messy out of the others and the easiest to apply. I quite frankly don't know why you wouldn't use it. Again, I have all these products linked below if you would like to try any of them. Please let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these or if one of these is your go-to, and if you try something that I didn't try in this video.